Hey my friends, this is Crypto to go. I've started the game Heroes Empires recently, and I really just got into it, messed a bit around with certain comps, tried out this Elven comp, and I'm really just trying to perfect it recently. And yeah, I just made up my mind, tried to invest bigly into the game. And I've watched the chart of the coin, the last one. I got into the game when it was about here. And then it just kept on increasing, staying high all the way. And kept being there for a while. Well, then the price of HE dropped. And the price decrease actually had some sort of reason. Which is quite easy to understand if you really get the hang of it. So the price right now is about 50 euro cent, which is like let me see, 55 USD cent. So it has been much higher before. Like recently, I think the highest price we were about to see were like what's this? Yeah, like 80 US dollar cents pretty much, which is a lot. But at that time there was a bug in this marketplace. Like basically, players were able to cheaply sell off these heroes because they were using some kind of exploit or multi-account, not quite sure. I read about it in the Discord and I was really wondering, because the prices of these heroes, even the common ones, were dropping to like 5, 6, 7 HE token per unit. And back then, let me just open a new Excel tool. Back then, basically you had token, let me just token. So they were like in the marketplace for like 7 token, and the token price was at like $80 cent. So basically one hero cost like $5.6 dollars. So basically you could get like one hero for about $5.6 dollars, which was not always the case in the beginning. Even when the game was super hyped, like the first 2 days, these cheap common units like the chicken bomber or like the ranged minion, like wait, what's it's called? Yeah, the caster minion. They were all like at about 25, 28, pretty much that price range as most of the other common units. So in the beginning it was at like 28 token per unit, and the price was at like $60 cent, which makes it like a price, an entry price of like $16 or $16.8 per common hero. Of course, the rare ones were even more expensive. Let me just fix that. So basically what that means is the tokens needed, this was recently, like let me see, pretty much a couple days ago, not quite sure. Maybe around this time, I don't quite know. So basically you could get into the game for like $5 to $6 per unit, but that was only for a short time. In the beginning it was at like 28 per common unit and you had to pay like $16.8. Now what's been happening is the summoning feature was shut down for a while. Like it's still shut down. Today is Sunday. It's planned to get back up at Tuesday. So what's happened is that this is the most recent price, right? Like this is a couple days ago. This is beginning of the game. It's like beginning of the game. Exploit. Bug. Multi-count time. So, what's happening now is the prices of all these heroes that we've been seeing increased. It was at like 7 token recently, then it went to 10, then to 15, 20, 28, and now it's been skyrocketing. Like the past days it's been going up and up, and now we're at like 40 on the low end. Like this is, let me just refresh. This is sorted by low price. Like the cheapest hero on all of the market is 40 token. 40. So right now it's at 40 token. And the token price is at like, let me just see real quick. Refresh that. 55 cents. So, right now, despite the token being drastically down, the entry price to get into the game is drastically higher. Like, you have to pay more than ever before to get into the game and just get crappy heroes, or like heroes that may not fit into every position. Like, even now, like, you don't even have any variation. Like, if you want, let's say you want a knight, or you want like a warrior, you always have to like get almost 50 token to like get anything basically. See, they are all like around the 45 to 50 range. Even the crappy fairy dragon. So this is like lower end, right? And you have to put $22 in the game. So naturally, not many people are doing that, right? So what's happening is the volume of token is going down and down. Like right now the market capitalization is down, the volume is down heavily, it's down big time, and that has a reason, right? Like if you have to put $22 into the game just to like get started, then there are not many people doing that. Like less people are going into the market and more people are drawing money out of the market, because they got these heroes cheaply. Like they paid like 7 token, 10 token, 15 token, and now they can sell them off for like 40, 50, 60 token, like just the basic common heroes. So what they made is like 35 token for just one sale. They tripled, quadrupled their money, and can now like go out of the market easily, or like store the tokens or whatever. But they are really like lacking the people that come into the market, and that's the reason why the price has dropped to this extent. Let me show you this, right? So it's been dropping, had a couple of rebounds, but it's pretty much been dropping, just dropping, which is fine actually. Like that's a normal reaction. We've been up a lot on the long term, we're still up a lot if you just check where we all started. So what I've been seeing is there's a cause for this, right? Like the summoning function is turned off. You can usually summon in the store and like buy or like use a summoning ticket like these. It's in German right now because I'm German. You can pretty much, what it says is that you can use it, use 50 token and get the chance for rare, epic or a common hero. I think, don't quote me on this, but I think the chances are about 49% common, 50% rare, and 1% epic. Let me just look it up. Scrolls. Maybe it's let me just check. There's puzzles. Yeah, no idea actually. But like, let's just go with the bad variant, saying that 50% common, 49% rare, and like 1% epic. Let me just check. So yeah, not important. Anyway, let's just say you do a roll, like you do 10 rolls, or let's say you do 100 rolls, or 100 summons, which means you will get 50 common heroes, 49 rares, and 1 epic. And for prices, we can just check the current prices. Like the cheapest common, the very cheapest common unit is this one for 40 right now. So let's just add the price. 40 tokens. So, and the summoners, the scrolls is like 100 times 50, because every time you do a summon, you have to pay 50 every time you do a summon, you have to pay a 50 token to get it done, basically, and get these chances. So, one common hero is 40, and you will get 40 token per common hero right now, if you were to sell right now. So, you can do 40 times the amount. Then let's check what the cheapest rare one is. It's also the chicken bomber for 109. Let's just do this quick. Let's check the cheapest epic one. About 580. Pretty cheap, actually. So, in total, you will receive 7,921 token if you were to do 100 summons, and you will have to pay 5,000 token to like do the summons. So you will do a profit of 2,921 token on the low end. Like if you were to get the shittiest summons of all time, like had the baddest luck, then you will get only 2,921 tokens and profit. Of course, this is unrealistic. Why is that unrealistic? It's a simple reason. Basically, everyone knows this, right? Like, everyone is planning to do summons once the summons are re-enabled. And what's going to happen is, people will be summoning a lot, and once they summon, of course, you'll have lots of crappy... oh, the price even went up again. Like, you can just adjust price. See, now it's 3,000. So, the prices, of course, will drop drastically. Like, once the summon feature is enabled again, there'll be lots of new heroes flooding the market, and people want to profit. So, they'll keep flooding the market with cheap heroes until it's not profitable anymore. So the prices of the heroes will drop. Okay? Let's just play the scenario and like act as if the prices would be dropping right now, right? So let's say it drops to 38, then it drops to 36, then 34, this one drops to 97, and let's say that one drops to 56, and now 28, let's say this drops to 80, this one to 550, like days pass and like these prices will drop and drop and drop and drop. 24, 20, 20, even if it were just 16, you will still make a profit off of it, right? So what's going to happen is these markets will be flooded with cheap heroes in the future once the feature is enabled again. It'll happen slowly but steadily. I think it'll take just a couple days for the market to be flooded with heroes and the prices to like form some kind of equilibrium price at like 20 token maybe, who knows. Like there'll be an influx of players, so the prices will be a bit higher than like this, probably a bit higher than that, but like that's pretty much the gist of it, right? But why am I showing you this? Let's say all this happens, right? Let's say all this is a given, and this will happen, right? This is pretty much a given that this will happen. Like the people want to exploit the system to get more money, right? So that's not a bad thing. They just want to make use of their scrolls, summon heroes, get rare ones, get epic ones, whatever, make a nice profit, and they'll make a profit for sure. But like many people think like that, so it's just going to be taking a bit for the prices to adjust, and the prices will be low again. That's a given as well, right? At least they'll be lower than they are now, right? So like 40 or 45 token, like we saw 43. That's like $23 for common hero that you don't really want. You want the rare ones, the epic ones, or even better ones, but at least like a somewhat rare team, like to just get started into the game. So let's say this is a prediction, right? Future prediction. Also, all this is not investment advice. I'm just giving out my free opinion. Just showing you. Let's say the prices adjust, and let's just take these 16 tokens, right? So let's say the price is just as it is now, at $0.55 per token. Then the entry price would be at only $8.80. That's not really realistic. Like, it's very likely that the price will adjust again, right? So what's going to happen is people will continue to summon. So this one is already set, basically. Like this, maybe it's 20, let's just do 22, but this is a given. Like that the prices will drop. So because many people will summon, they'll continue to do that. The active players will basically form heroes for the market. They'll make a profit, which is nice, and there'll be people buying it because there'll be new players coming into the game. But what's going to happen is people will buy the token. Why? Because now heroes are cheap. $10, that's not too much. They can easily afford that. So the price of the token will naturally increase, right? So it's going to be at 0.7, maybe it's going to be at 0.8, maybe 0.9 or 0.85, and then we'll be at pretty much the same we were in the beginning, like the $15. I think $15 is a pretty realistic price for the token to be in when there's like a market equilibrium in terms of supply and demand of heroes. Naturally, there'll always be a profit here because the new players coming in will pretty much buy more heroes than the active player base is supplying, at least as long as people are using their in-game resources and play the game, are active, and there are many people coming into the game, which is very likely. I just feel recently, due to the very high prices, like the token is been low, right? Because people are not buying, and that's the reason, because there aren't really anyone interested in spending like 50 token for like a common hero, right? Like even the veteran players are just thinking, okay, let's just wait it out. I mean, there are always curious people coming into the market. They want to play the game. They're like, okay, $20, that's okay. But like the majority of people, I feel, is just waiting for Tuesday, see and wait for the people to summon, and then once they summon and sell off the first heroes, the price will drop, and naturally more people see, oh wait, it's just $9, so let's buy it. Let's buy a couple heroes. They charge up a token, they get token, and they'll just help increase the price of the in-game token, because they won't be selling anytime soon, right? They're just buying heroes, they buy rare teams, they get into the game, they have to wait a couple days, they have to get to the chapter properly, and the majority is just in for the fun or just playing. Like, right now I don't feel there are too many people just taking out profits out of the game. Anyway, why I'm showing you this is for a simple reason. Usually I don't really show my transactions, but I have been stocking up on BNB, and I've been buying token. So I bought about 1040 hero token for like $560. I think that's an alrightish price. Let me just see how much that is. 1040. So I paid about 53 cents USD cents for one token, which is alright. I feel it's a bit less. I spent less than the price it is right now. It's been recovering today a little bit. That's alright. At least recently. I mean, it's not been recovering all day, but it's having a little rise, and which is pretty good. And I feel I'm doing like a small trade on this to get like a nice return, having 1000 token. Let's say the price increases to like, let's say 70 or 80 cents, then I'll essentially have made like 50% of return. I think that's pretty much realistic. And then I'll see whether I sell the token or use it to get cheap heroes. I'll just wait and see, but I wouldn't recommend using the tokens right now, because right now prices are through the roof. People are just getting so many tokens for their heroes, which are certainly not worth right now. But yeah, that's how it is recently. Once the summoning function is back at it again, the prices of the heroes will drop, and as such the price of the token will rise for sure. It's going to be just one direction, I'm pretty sure about that. Of course, as I said, no financial advice, just giving you out my opinion on this, but I'm pretty sure the prices will skyrocket once the summoning feature is back at it again. So I'm doing pretty well with my investment. And of course I'm going to stockpile a couple heroes, because as right now, the team I'm building isn't quite good. I want to replace this one and this one as well. Probably this one too, not quite sure, but I'll get a Midu and a Ravina, and of course Golemus as well. Getting a neat fairy team, and I think that's doing pretty well for me. I've been slow on the campaign, just doing my quests. Pretty chill, not rushing the game, just relaxing pretty much. Just enjoying the flow of the game. That's pretty much it. Just have been playing for a couple of while. If you want, I'm very much interested in you following my channel for a couple updates. I'm probably going to do a couple more videos from now on. So I hope you enjoy. Today is the 28th of November, and I'm pretty sure by like 1st of December or 2nd of December to the latest, the token price will increase heavily. I'm in on the trades. You do what you think you do. Enjoy the game, and that's it for now. See you.